Hey everyone, welcome back. We're playing some Samira Draven discard today. A fun little aggressive deck. I haven't really played too much aggro recently, and I was excited to give this one a try because it actually only runs one copy of Samira, which a lot of times when you think of aggro now, you think like super turbo Samira decks. But I'm excited to see how this one plays. I kind of missed like the Jinx discard decks, and so I was excited to give this one a try. We have Draven 3, Samira 1, Sion 2. And this is a very interesting deck for me because it uses some cards I haven't used very much. Things like triple blowback. I haven't only used in a Victor deck, the Victor Felios deck the other day. So I'm excited to see how this plays in an aggro deck where you have so much discard fodder. Hey Canadian, what's up? And so yeah, it's such a nice removal spell that also deals damage to the opponent. I think it's really flexible and interesting. We have so many ways of creating extra discard fodder in hand that I don't think we'll struggle too much to be able to use things like Get Excited, Sump Treasure, Blowback in the late game to try to finish off games. Of course, Sion can just be another win condition on his own. And so yeah, I'm excited to see how it goes. Is my profile picture a cockatoo? On my Twitch profile? No, it's my dog. My Twitch profile picture, it's my dog looking out the car window. At first, I was like, is he talking about my LOR? But it's obviously not a cockatoo, it's Cythria. But so I figured you had to be talking about my Twitch profile. Alright, Sundisk. I don't think I care about keeping these two in the opener. Yeah. Brown head, white body. I'm thinking of keeping Crimson Pigeon and Boom Baboon, because Boom Baboon's such a good card in our deck. But we're not guaranteed to have anything good to attack with Crimson Pigeon. Although I'm not sure if it matters. I would like to use Crimson Pigeon to get him to a 3-3 because it goes around a potential Ancient Clockling. But even if it's a 2-2 or a 3-3, he still dies to the 3-1 Rockhopper. Yeah, so I would really like to find something to go my Boom Baboon. Or my Crimson Pigeon. So I'm thinking Boom Baboon into turn 3 develop the Sump Treasure so we can get the Chompers down. Yeah, I'll play Boom Baboon. This is still a really good turn for us, even if they take the free trade here. And if they don't take the attack, then we just get to pull with our Clockling this turn. Now I'm thinking about pulling with the Clockling onto the Rockhopper because it'll mean our Crimson Pigeon and some Treasure would survive. But now that they play Endless Devout, what do we even want to kill here? I'm thinking of just pulling the Endless Devout now, because now their other two units will die no matter what. And then by our next turn we'll have another Chompers. There we go. I knew I was missing something. Okay, there we go. So now one of our Crimson Pigeon or some Treasure will stay alive. I do want to keep this Endless Devout around as long as possible, because Rite of the Arcane's a nice removal spell for them that they can't really get much value out of at the moment. Yeah, that's tricky, isn't it? I'm thinking Draven, just let him die. But they would get the Rite of the Arcane value next turn. If I pass, we only burn 1 mana. We'll go into next turn with 5 mana. Maybe that's okay. We could also use Blowback here, but we'd have to discard some actual cards. I think I'll just end the round. Huh. This went really poorly. Now as soon as we play a unit, our Boom Baboon will die. So I guess I'll just try to deal damage then. I don't know. I don't want to give Draven vulnerable. I think we might be able to stick him down next turn, and if we can get a few extra swords, what are they called? Why do I can't think of the name? Spinning axe. If we can get some extra spinning axes, maybe that'll be enough to help push us across. Oh, sorry. I thought that would ping. Oh, okay. It did ping the chompers. I was ready to ping the Boom Boom Boon, so that's good. We get to sneak out an extra few damage here, and I'll make it so their Xerath has to block, or else they just take a ton of damage. That'll make it easier for us to kill him with a blowback, or if they block one of the 4/3s with a Mystic Shot. Okay. They go down to 8. We have potentially 5 burn in hand. I think our best shot, though, is to spend a Mystic Shot to kill Xerath here. Like, they don't have enough mana for Hourglass or Rito Negation. We'll get Draven down next turn. We have double Zonite plus Rummage, so we can still find the rest of our burn. Because Xerath is much more of a problem than Azir. Like, if this hits Azir, the draw spell, right, of the calling, I think we're in a much better place than leaving their Xerath around. I'm going to develop here. Like, I'm not going to try to slow play it, I don't think. Because if they have Rite of the Arcane, they can still kill our Sun Treasure, which is pretty much just as good as killing our Draven. And I want the Spinning Axe to start churning through our draw cards. We can go triple one-drop here. So even if they have a... Ooh. Well, the Sun just clips, and now we're getting to the point where I definitely need to find some burn. Well, I guess not yet. Oopsies. Okay. When they attack on the round flip. Interesting. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. That's really good for our open attack. We could do that on the open attack. I don't know if it's necessary, though. I think we'll have board space for it. They won't have any units, though, besides Azir, so we might be able to push... Rats, that's so good. Okay, so I get the extra draw and the extra sarcophagus here. That's pretty decent. Alright, I'll just end round. We can open Rummage with the Grenadier. Yeah, Azir's pretty difficult for us to deal with now. They're just gonna have so many cards in deck 2. I think we're desperate to try to find our burn at this point. And they could have Rite of Negation, of course. Okay. Give me some good draw here. Interesting. Ugh. What a blowout. What an actual blowout. That's good. I totally forgot they draw the extra cards on the flip of the Sun Disk, the extra Azir. So that was kind of expected, but that's really, really good for just... They could literally chump block a bunch of extra stuff here. I don't even think they care if they chump block with this. Like, they have so much more value than us in the late game here. We only put them down to 6 if they block over here. I think it's worth it to use the Rolling Death, though. I mean, maybe not. It'll give us 2 axes, whereas replaying Draven only gives us 1 axe. Okay. We need to find the burn. We haven't drawn a get excited yet though, right? I know you've only found 1 blowback, so there's still a lot of damage in our deck.
His blessing is life, his anger death.
I mean, I guess we can just end the round. As long as our opponent doesn't have the guy that heals a bunch, maybe we're okay.
No light but our sun, no god but a seer.
There we go. That's 6. And we have enough mana to do it. And they just tap low negation, so maybe we get there. Okay, wait. To deal 1 to enemy, so we'll only deal 3 damage potentially. So I guess we can try to kill Azir. Alright, I think we got there. Our open attack is a little scary too. We'll hopefully at least get just like 2 or 4 damage in. Oh. Well, they're totally out of mana now, so I think we just win for sure. That was a sketchy game. I felt like that late game was really slipping away from us for a bit.
Victory awaits. Bury them. Sight in.
Your emperor commands. Got an axe with your name on it.
Whoops. Alright, good game. Very, very tricky little matchup there, huh? That was a very interesting dynamic of handling those roiling stands. I wonder if I could have played those more optimally to try to push more damage in the early game. Sundisk does have a lot of really, I don't know, difficult cards to deal with for aggro decks. Like, the Endless Devout is like such a good blocker. They do have the roiling stands. But I think our opponent just had a particularly slow draw. They had to play so many Rolling Stands and Perseverariums rather than, like, doing stuff. Ryze. Okay, I think we smoke Ryze, right? Unless they have, like, a fantastic draw with the damage rune plus Eye of the Dragon and stuff. I think we're okay here. Well, we can go turn 3 Grenadier to discard Fallen Rider if all goes as planned. I mean, I don't think they have many ways to pick off our early units, so these guys are probably going to be able to push a lot of damage until they start sticking the runes. But we have no interaction with their game plan. Like, it's kind of just like a solitaire thing. Like, do we burn them fast enough before they get set up?
We each hold a world within.
Oh, I hope they can't activate this here. That'd be a little bit annoying. Shoot. Okay. That's so bad for us. I don't even know what to do. Do we even take this attack? We just lose our chompers for free? Maybe we just play the Fearsome Fallen Rider. Ah! Then they're just gonna toast us for the rest of the game with this Eye of the Dragon. We're not putting any pressure on that, right? Maybe we just have to try to get our Fearsomes out there. I'm not sure. But if I play Grenadier to get the Fallen Rider down, we're wasting the Grenadier because he attacks and he just gains 2 life there. I guess if we play Boom Baboon plus Grenadier onto Chompers. I feel like this is going very badly for us. I don't even know if it's worth it to use the Flame Chompers here. We could use the Flame Chompers to pull a 1/1. And keep the Chompers alive with the Pigeon buff.
Told you I wasn't done.
Hey, Faceless Angel, what's up? Like, I'm thinking of just going like this. Oh, oopsies. Oh, gosh, I'm so bad. If I pinged the Reborn Grenadier, we would have kept our Chompers alive. My goodness. I was so distracted. I like a billion things trying to go through my mind of like, how do I attack this Dragonling? Is it okay if my Crimson Pigeon's left at 1 health? All this stuff, and I completely just threw away my Chompers. Like, we have another, so it's probably not the end of the world. But definitely a little bit of a punt. They don't have a ton of big units. They have the 3/2 that can be summoned when they like play their second card. But other than that, we might be able to sneak in a few good fearsome attackers here. Okay. They take our open attack here. I think I'm okay with that. Gosh, my hand sucks. This 4 mana rummage would have been so good if it was 2 mana. We could discard Chompers, play the Risen Rider. But I think I'm okay with just doing this. Because I'm going to want to develop the next turn anyways, so we can play Pirouette potentially to stun the Dragonling.
I long for the day when this is over.
Me too, Ryze. I don't know why, man. Some of these decks that like aren't really all that great, like Sundisk and Ryze, I always really struggle into them. I don't know what it is, but they are not my favorite matchup. We can go Draven plus, or not Draven, Risen Rider plus Pirouette, just to get the fearsome attacker. Because I don't have a Dragonling this turn, so maybe it doesn't even matter. Maybe I just go Draven to get the axe, not Draven. Draven doesn't do much here. What does he do? I think like Risen Rider. Just the fearsome damage is more important here. Not Draven. Draven.
We crave control. Break our backs for it.
What if I deal 1 damage to a chump blocker here and stun Ryze? The fearsome units I feel like are our way out here. Shoot, okay. That's pretty big. Am I okay going like this? I don't think so. I think I'll just see these guys back. We may be able to pick another one off of Pirouette.
You lack subtlety.
Okay, this guy's going to be 4 mana. So Draven next turn plus the Fallen Rider seems fine. If the Dragon Link gets an attack here, it doesn't matter because they are only getting 1 health anyways. I'll start with the discard here in case we find something that we want to play more.
It's Draven time.
Okay. We need to do something soon. Oh, the new cards reveal today? Awesome. I saw like the little announcement for the spoilers and stuff. That's exciting. I'm really excited. I don't know. I feel like it's been a while since there's been a new expansion. I don't know if it's actually been a while, but I'm excited for it. Because there was like that little mini patch, but I don't even remember what the last big expansion was. Alright, I might play the Twin Blade Revenant here. And then Pirouette. And now I'm willing to attack with these guys. We have enough extra guys like this to refill the board with that it's okay if these guys die. I think that's fine. I kind of just want the fearsome damage here. I know we could use this as discard later, but I think we're fine. I guess maybe not. Maybe that was a little bit of an oopsies. And then I'll go here, stun. Now we start to actually deal some damage if they don't have another deny. Okay. 12 cards, I think. Fun. I'm excited. You go here. And here? Because I don't know. Draven's probably not going to die to the rune eventually, but I don't know if it matters at this point.
Your lesson begins.
Yeah, you can't block because we have the spinning axe. Just a Steel Tempest. Okay. Well, our board looks pretty decent. Our opponent only has 2 cards in hand. They only have 1 rune. Like, for as slow as we've been pushing damage, they haven't been doing much either. Imagine if they'd Caustic Rift. Yeah, that would have been disastrous. Okay, well, we can finally kill this thing if necessary. But I kind of need this for burn, I imagine. Because I don't know how much more damage... Yeah, I don't know how much damage we're going to push on board. If they start healing, if they're going to start pinging our units, I feel like it all starts to look pretty bad. What if I just throw away one of these so we can play our next Boom Baboon? I don't know if that matters. I mean... I kind of just want to get some Dredger down. Start drawing more. Maybe this is stupid to throw away this unit. I don't know. They can technically have Discreet Invitation, which generates Kempuk Shredder. That'd be pretty funny. That'd be pretty funny. Because obviously our Nexus health doesn't matter in this matchup. I kind of just want to play this dude instead.
Sought freedom and found only the void.
Like if we shoot this Dragonling, we push a lot more damage next turn. Because they stop gaining life every attack turn, plus they stop generating the chump blockers. Okay. I feel like I've been rats. Okay.
My spirit, not my fists.
Yeah. Good luck with that, kiddo.
Well, that's actually a decent draw. I'm pretty happy to shoot the Dragonling with that, since it'll at least still deal damage to the opponent's face.
Watch and learn.
Ready yourself.
I'm no savior.
I don't think we're ever winning this turn, right? If we go discard, put them to 2 plus Mystic Shot. Like, is this fine? Or should we just go for the win? I don't know if this is ever working. But they can't really kill these guys. So we'll still have some dangerous units on board. I feel very ashamed of this game. I feel like I played this very poorly. Oh, okay. I'll definitely let that resolve first. Not the heal rune! Not the heal rune! Ah.
Forged on regardless.
Well, I think we just lose.
Stand by in the face of apocalypse.
I don't know. I don't feel like it was bad to go all in there, because they're getting to the point where they're kind of just doing their thing now every turn, and I can't do too much about it. I'll let that resolve first. Was my point was because they might be like bluffing, holding on to things, and like they want me to go all in first, and then they get like a bigger blowout if I have deny or something.
But his lessons were not.
Like they might have been waiting to play their stun to see if I added, you know, like a might to one of my units or something. Okay. Because like if they were holding another Steel Tempest or a recall, you know what I mean? Then at least they would have recalled my Draven afterwards or something after I tried putting the Mystic Shot on stack. That was my thought process behind it. I'm not saying it was right. I'm just saying that was what my thought process was. Annie Jin. I haven't seen this too much lately. I've heard it's popular, but I just haven't run into it very much. I don't know if I like this start or not. Turn 2, we could go Grenadier, discarding, hoping to find something more. I don't even know if I like Fallen Rider. A 4-2, is that really all that good of a blocker in the matchup? We have so many better draws than that. Not this.
Reporting in?
Not convinced this is the hand. Alright, we can get Draven down. I'll Mystic Shot Annie in case they have Jin in hand. It'll stop the trigger. I think this is fine. It disincentivises their attack, and then we just get to play Risen Rider afterwards.
Let's get it, crew.
Nice. Okay, I think that worked out all right.
The party has arrived.
A warrior needs a trumpet. A warrior needs a trumpet. I don't know why. That's just like sometimes the voice lines get me, no matter how many times I've heard them. I think I'm fine with this block if they take it.
Axes coming right up. Unmoved. The way is. My first big mission.
That guy's definitely a little troublesome. I don't know if I want to burn and get excited on that. But we have 3.
If we seek forgiveness, we must commit.
Yeah, this is not going well. I am in a lot of trouble.
Embrace your
I don't even know what to do at this point. Our hand just looks really, really bad. Like, I guess I have to stop this guy. It saves potentially 3 damage here. And then throw away our Draven. But man, they really got the aggressive draw compared to ours. Oh my gosh! We might literally just die here. Like, if we don't use another Get Excited. 4, 8, 9, 10, 16. Exactly lethal if we don't use Get Excited. I mean, at this point, the game's over. No matter what we do, we're going down to 3. Yeah. Tough.
Whatever, man. Not my fault.
I don't know how people play aggro as a way to climb easy. Never goes well for me. Samira Fizz, maybe that's what it was. I played last season to get to Masters quickly when I was like in Plat 1 or whatever. Raynar, I see him all the time on YouTube videos. And I did well with that, but overall... Pirouette is actually kind of interesting. Ping off Zoe and stun another unit. Well, that's a very, very aggressive play, but not a very permanent one. Okay. I'm very happy if this goes through. Casual turn 2, taking a 9. Okay. I guess we have to be happy with that. We're running out of value, though. Our opponent almost certainly runs healing. Like that little dude. I think we're better off trying to develop our board here rather than killing Sparklefly. But there's a good chance he gets buffed up in the future. Yeah. We're still pushing up damage next turn. That maybe it doesn't matter. We can go Risen Rider into the stun. That seems fine. Ooh. Do we just kill them here? Go deal 1, put them down to 12. 4, 8, 12. I think we just kill them. For 1 mana, they'd have to have something else. Holy smokes. That was quick. That's literally back-to-back polar opposite games. A game against Ryze when I feel like we can't do anything, and then a game where we went on turn 4. I guess that's why people play aggro, to climb quickly, huh? Okay, I guess I was proven wrong. I love playing some aggro decks. I'm just saying that, like, it just seems like a lot of times it's so much harder than it looks. Orange Trundle, always like some timelines. I'm not actually a huge fan of timelines, but you know, works. I kind of like this. I think turn 2 Boom Boom Boon is fine. I guess we can discard Grenadier because we'll have Choppers to discard on turn 3, and so we'd rather take that extra chance to find the turn 1 unit. Alright. Turn 3 looks really bad if we have to run into an Avalanche, but I don't think Timelines runs Avalanche, right?
Better get the forge going. Kindle, did you wander off again?
Okay. We could get really, really tricky here. If we go Crimson Pigeon into the Rummage on these 2 units, I think we kind of catch them off guard. Wow. That's pretty good. Those guys were going to be really troublesome if they stayed alive through that. Okay. In that case, I'll just develop my Zonite Urchin, I think. I'm surprised they didn't take that trade. I feel like at that point you'd rather kill my unit permanently rather than get an extra +1/+1 on some other unit, you know what I mean? Like if this guy's like a... I guess we'll see after the equipment. But he's going to be a decent blocker against my little tiny dudes anyways. I feel like you'd rather just like kill them off and force me to attack into their good stuff. 6/3 quick attack, yeah, that's pretty good. This guy's gonna be 4 mana.
I have the best job. Righty-tighty.
Yeah, we'll take it. I think I'll just take my attack. We keep up interaction, which is nice. Like, I'd like to keep up rolling death or get excited potentially here. But maybe it doesn't matter. I just don't want them to play another big unit. I think we already have 5 burn in hand. I might just attack. I don't want him to run into like another big chunky unit.
Let me focus.
Okay. Plus we'll be able to play Sion on our next attack. I could have used Rolling Death right there. I don't know if it was particularly worth it though. I didn't want to run into a freeze when they still had so much mana up. Oh, because they haven't found timelines yet. That's right. That's actually really big. I didn't even think about that. I totally forgot. Blowback would be a really good draw. Samira's not bad.
At loggerheads, eh?
I'll get tricky. I'll fight this. If they use a freeze, you can respond with a get excited. Shoot. That went poorly. I wasn't thinking of Troll Chant. At this point, we're all in. Okay. Well, there we go. Don't know if I'm particularly happy with that play, but... Can we level him? I don't think so. You've discarded or summoned. Oh, well, there's the timelines. Okay. So we can go play Sion. That'll put it to 32 out of 35. I like this. The flare is really nice here. We can kill off a Clockling, or do they play another? Okay, the healing's pretty bad. But that makes me feel less bad about using our Get Excited because they're going to be able to heal enough at the matchup anyway. Oh, cheapers. That's tough. If they block, let's do this. Another Troll Chant or a freeze obviously feels bad. Man. I mean, at a certain point, we have to attack. Like, we're an aggro deck. We're going to have to attack. If they have freezes, we kind of just have to deal with it. But now we're kind of dead to their own burn. They can put us down to 4 here. Ooh, that's a good draw. Oh. He's much bigger than I remember. If they attack, we get to rally here. What are you doing here? What does this accomplish? What? I don't understand that. Maybe I'm missing something yet. Like they still are gonna play something else, but I don't get that. Wait. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness they're one short. Like they could still have a Mystic. But oh my gosh, I wanted a Whirling Death, but I forgot they just attacked with elusives. Interesting. Well, I guess we died to burn anyways, so I'm just gonna try to go all out here. We can actually... I don't know.
Kindle picked me. That's why I smith.
Well, I guess we just attack. Then if they block 2-1 here, like they're going to have to deal with Sion. I think we can just attack. If they block like this, they take the most damage, and then we just Mystic Shatter on Sion.
Rain to my side.
Okay, that also works. Please play this. Ah, the mind games. If they have their own Mystic Shot, they totally would have just put it on stack though, right?
I didn't survive the desert only to die of
Oh, they never have it, they never have it, they never have it. Let's go! Alright, we got there. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, that's funny. Was not confident about that, but that's funny.
Victory is a taste I will never forget.
Bronze 3, ranking up. It's gonna take so long to get to Masters, oh my goodness. I do like that they have us play against people who aren't just bronze. Jamais vu, that means never seen in French. Like déjà vu is literally like already seen. Jamais vu means never seen before in French. Just FYI in case you guys needed to know that, you know. Like, je n'ai jamais vu ça. That means like I've never seen that. At least I think it does. I've been learning French for a few years, but I actually haven't. Since I've been learning on my own, I almost never get to talk or speak with people or listen. So I actually don't have much actual practical experience speaking and listening. Almost all of it is reading. I can read really well. Like I can almost read like just like straight up books,
head turn and roll.
but can't really talk or listen very comfortably. I think I'm comfortable playing Flame Chambers here and Zana Urchin. If they use the Flare on the Grenadier to try to get value that way, I don't care. But we can use Mystic Shot to kill Samira. If this resolves, I'm so happy with where we're at. Don't even... Oh, no, I thought that was the 2-minute dude. Okay. Just get Draven down. He's the most aggressive, I think.
It's Draven time.
I'm not going to use my chompers here. I'm very okay. Or no, yes I am. I'm going to just do this.
Time for the moneymakers.
Very happy with that. 2 cards for 1. I don't know, they don't really get anything out of it. Yo, what's up, Max? We have a pretty good turn here. Risen Rider plus some Treasure. I'll play some Treasure first. If they want to use Flare on the Sun Treasure, they still lose it. Finished some weekly stuff on Destiny 2 with a buddy, so now I'm chilling. Nice. We'll have to see it. How have the games been going this morning? Pretty decent. We've had some interesting back and forths. I'd say overall we're doing pretty well. I'll look up my tracker here in a second. But we had some where it went, like we were playing against Ryze, and I just felt like I had no idea what to do because I had so many like little 1/1s and the Dragonlings and the heal runes eventually. And then the next game we won on turn 4 against a Zoe deck. A Zoe deck with like the Sparkle Fine stuff. Alright, sorry, I was refreshing my tracker in another screen. That's why the audio cut out. So I'll play Risen Rider here. We can use Mystic Shot to ping off this dude. If they use Flare to try to get a good attack with Sun Dredger here, then we can finish him off with Pirouette next turn. Yep. Taking that. Now we can use the... Rummage is actually kind of interesting. We can use Twin Blade Revenant as a fearsome attacker and use our stun offensively. Feeling pretty good. We can go deal 1, we can stun something and kill something. So I think we're dealing a lot of damage this turn. They could also have their own pirouettes. So now their Sun Dredger can't block these guys profitably. Interesting. I still think I'm supposed to swing in here. We know we have Sion in hand, plus a lot of card draw, so I'm feeling pretty good to get aggressive. And I'm fine if they take a 1 block here, I think, or on the fearsomes, because we just push so much damage otherwise. If we were running out of actual good cards in our hand, I might be a little bit more passive and just like wait out the turn. But yeah, we get the Chompers for free. We get 1 guy back in hand, right? So that's not the end of the world for us. We could just play Sion here into an open attack. That's not bad. What if they have their own Sion? That'd be kind of funny. We just play our own Sion. If they attack, we'd get the rally. I mean, maybe they would too. But we have more units on board. Yeah, I think this is probably game over. Because now our Sion's such a good blocker. We can go down to 7. I'd like to find our own Reborn Grenadier off the top. That'd be nice. That's also good. I'll start here. I mean, I guess we lose if they're playing a Decimate list. If they go Decimate, get excited. But they don't have enough cards. Okay, good game. Sweet. Alright, so let's see here this Master Checker. Stack the bodies high, let the world burn. Alright, we are 3 and 2, and then plus this one we're 4 and 2. Not too bad. There were some interesting lists I saw. This is the most played one, 870 matches with a 56% win rate. There's actually one that has a 66% win rate, but only over 60 matches. That runs the Lady of Blood, which is interesting. The 4-mana 3/4 that says when a non-fleeting ally in hand is discarded, creating a fleeting copy of it in hand. That's pretty nasty. Look at this hand. Is it even all that good though? Zonite Urchin plus Grenadier is fantastic on turn 1 when we're attacking. I think I'll do this. So we can go Zonite Urchin, discard Fallen Rider into Risen Rider turn 2. Or maybe we find something good to discard Reborn Grenadier with, but it's not a necessary play here. That's also pretty interesting. I love Zonite Urchin, man. This card's been around forever. I love it. I remember playing this when I was first getting into the game. Who would have known? Still be around so many years later.
Anything else?
Wow. Imagine the third Zona Urchin off the top. Ooh, that'd been funny. So in that case, I'm thinking it's just better to get Risen Rider on the battlefield. Alright. That's a good chunk of damage. I don't know if they're playing any ramp or burn, or not ramp or AoE clears like Avalanche and stuff. So I do want to be careful. That's a nice drop. I really need something to discard a Sonic Urchin. I'm a little worried about developing next turn. Okay. I think we have to be okay with that. It's a very, very low tempo play for them then. Nice, perfect. Okay. So we can play him right now. Open attack for 7, 8, 9, and then kill them? Is that worth the risk? Or we could go 4 mana next turn. Play Reborn Grenadier. Discard. Play Risen Rider. I think I'm gonna develop. What is a Tin Blade Revenant again? I haven't seen this package like forever. Oh yeah. That's also fantastic. This one plays around Avalanche much better. And then we can just play the second Reborn Grenadier. So even if they Avalanche right now, we still deal 3 damage. Plus 4 damage from this guy since he survives the Avalanche.
Fire knows its own.
This guy deals damage to their own Nexus. So I think we literally just kill them next turn, probably.
Dance in the flames.
Yeah, they have to kill their own dude or he'll die to his own ping. That's kind of funny.
Embers and smoke.
They could have something like a Blade's Edge or Death Lotus. Death Lotus could save them with this guy at least. And this guy. Death Lotus could be pretty good. Troll Chant. Okay. Then this is fine. I'm just gonna leave this guy alive. It'll ping their own damage, our own Nexus next down to 2, and we can do the rest of the damage with Mystic Shot. Wait, no, we just kill them now, and then a round start, they kill it. Nice, perfect. Good game. All right. Our opponent conceded on turn 4. I'll count that as the second game we've won on turn 4. Oh, he's climbing. Kale Leona. Definitely standard deck I think of more. I don't know, that was super popular in Eternal. Pirouette is probably an interesting card in this matchup. I don't know if it's a keep though in the start. No trade. Oh, because they're tagging on turn 2. Right. I don't know why I thought we were tagging on turn 2. Our hand doesn't look good at all.
Shining sunlight.
I'm just going to ping off this dude. We can't deal with him too easily after this point in the game. And we don't have much else going on. I might even have to discard one of these blowbacks if we don't draw something soon. Like, do I really want to discard Sion here? I guess it's probably fine since he's not coming along for a while. That's also fine.
The sun got me good.
Yeah. I don't know. Blowback Sion is just too clunky in these aggro mirrors. It's pretty good. That stops our Crimson Pigeon from getting buffed up. And stops the Grenadier from attacking. I'll use my own Grenadier here to stop their attack, hopefully. Because we're not like incredibly aggressive, I don't think attacking with him next turn is going to accomplish a whole lot. I'd rather save the damage here if they try to take an attack. I'm gonna discard a blowback. We don't need triple blowback. And we can keep Sion in hand as a potential win condition. Because he can come down soon now. But look at this board. It does not look great for us.
Warriors of the Raharata, time is now.
We'll follow you to the edge of daybreak.
We could go Crimson Pigeon. Ping off our Sun Treasure to 2. They get a good block here, but that means if they block with Raven, we can kill it. And they don't have a good block with the Sunhawk onto our Crimson Pigeon. Like, is this good? I don't know if this is good or not. I kind of want to stop their board from being huge. Because they have more board buffs, like the Twilight Protector. Plus, the stuns make it really brutal for us to try to interact with their attacks. So if we at least kill off their units, maybe we're okay. And if they decide to take a hit or so, we have a potential 8 burn in hand already. Yeah, like this is so shifty. Why not block with your 3-2? Like why? That is very, very sketchy. They have to have a really nice attack next turn if they're doing that. I think we'll just pass. We'll play Sion into an open attack. Oh, we can't. It's only turn 6. Oopsies. Our hand did not work out great this turn, huh? Do I discard another blowback? How many burnt blowbacks can we even use this game realistically? We just don't have enough stuff to discard with them to actually make them useful. Samira's interesting. That means our Sion can challenge the Raven next turn. But again, we're going to have to develop into a Leona most likely. Or another Sunhawk. I think it's kind of one of those things where it's our only out at this point. What else can we really do?
Devotion through battle.
Are we happy with this? I don't feel like we are, but again, I feel like we're a little bit behind. We kind of have to preserve our health, see if we can try to... I think we're kind of only winning at this point
No need to make a name.
if they don't find their top end soon. Sure.
Behold the divine power
I mean, Leona Kiel is an exceptional
chosen of the
aggro deck in mirror matches against aggros because they have so many stuns and they can kind of outstat you at the sacrifice of burn damage. Like they kind of rely on like Nox and Fervor and Decimate for burn, whereas we have a lot more like early removal, cheap removal, and interaction that way. But they can dominate the board so much easier than we can.
sunlight lines.
I'll try to kill the 3-2. Again, we're just so far behind. I'm kind of just throwing everything at the wall and see what sticks. Because if this doesn't go through, we're kind of dead next turn. You don't think you've ever seen Sion level? Yeah, I feel like it's not one I see very often either. But I've leveled them at least twice today.
The sun's splendor revealed.
We just lose our whole board though. But at least next turn I guess we can... Yeah, we're dead. This doesn't even do anything. I was thinking this would draw us cards, but it doesn't. That's right. It's just because this one read it. I think this one's quite over, but we'll move on to the next one. See if we can finish with a win. We could actually level... Oh no, we couldn't level Samira this turn. But yeah, good game. I don't know. I felt like our early draw was horrendous. Like blowback, Sion. That was just so many dead cards early in the matchup. I'd like to play that one again, see if we could do a little bit better. But I'm going to mostly blame this one on the cards rather than my own ineptitude. Look at this brew, what the heck? There are like 5 different archetypes going on here. Boom Boom Boom's only good for the chompers here. He almost certainly is just gonna die to a Vile Feast or Quietus. I think I'm gonna head out for a bit. Good luck on the games, Matt. Thanks, this might be my last game anyways. See you around, Max. I'll let you know if I'm doing any Destiny later. I'm not sure if I will or not today. But I definitely will tonight or tomorrow at some point, hopefully. But I'll let you know. Boom Boom Boom's such a funny card too. Look at this artwork, my goodness. I don't like monkeys in real life, they creep me out. I won't block, I'll just use my Quietus on this dude at some point. Like deal 1, stun something else. I don't care about the Nexus health as much. It's also a very good card here. Maybe that's where I think I care about the damage here more than the Chomper's Challenger. Because I'd rather use the Chompers to pull away something like a huge Leona later on, rather than pulling, I don't know, whatever they play here where we might be able to trade with it. Dang, that's actually really good too. Yeah, I think this is a Quietus angle. Go ping 1, stun, push 7. Better than what? Play Samira. Samira gets down. We use Challenger on the Reborn Grenadier, actually. Maybe that's better. No, we use Samira, Challenger. Potentially push 5. We go Samira. Flare Samira to kill the Ceaseless Sentry. We attack with these 3. That take a cheeky block. We push 5. We're left with 1 unit in Samira. But next gen, maybe we can rebuild a little bit. I think this is fine. I'm not convinced that it's the right play, but I think Quietus is probably more valuable later on than keeping our 2-1 alive for now. I'm just so unconvinced that's the proper thought process there. Because if they have a Quietus, then our turn looks a little sad. We might have to use like our 3-2 just to run into the Ceaseless Sentry or something. But oh, Flare says give an allied Samira Challenger this round. I always thought it was give an ally Challenger the round. Was that like a nerf or something? I don't remember that.
You cannot sway me.
Did he just say be back soon? Oh, this game kills me, my goodness. We do have to be careful of some random Shadow Whale's control tools. Like, they could do, like, Withering Whale shenanigans. That'd be bad.
Two types of people, the quick and the dead. Shroud the
What
world in
the
flames.
actual heck is going on here? Is this like a weird Camavoran dragon deck? I'm so confused. Also, another card we should just take a second to appreciate the artwork, by the way. But that's not a fantastic card, I don't think, for them here. I don't know if cheapening the dragons is all that important when you're facing down a board like this. I'm happy that they're wasting that mana for that. Like, obviously the card filtering is nice for them, but I don't particularly think that's the most important thing here. I'd rather see them waste mana. They tap below any, like, effective multiple answers if they have to use separate cards. Like, one Withering Wheel only kills a Sonnet Urchin. Vengeance isn't very efficient. I think we're looking okay. And then we're hopefully going to level Samira by our next turn. We definitely have the hand for that, so I'm feeling pretty decent here. I'm like still overall not incredibly confident in our in the spot where we're at, just because Shadow Isles can do some funny stuff. But our board presence is so far ahead. They don't have any fantastic plays this turn. I think I just kill the S-Smith with Samira.
Hope they're watching.
Pull the O1 with Chompers since we keep our Chompers alive and they don't get to block 4 damage for free. And if they do block, they lose their Herald. And I'm okay with losing a 2-1 for that. Don't even do it. I think that's crazy. I think that 2 damage plus like the unit is probably more valuable, right? Maybe not. Okay. Our opponent's low in health, but they're running Targon and Shadow Isles, so they could definitely have a lot of healing. We get to level Samir this turn, but no rally, I'd imagine. That'd be kind of over the top. Do we even want to discard stuff? We could discard...
First light illuminates the land.
That's pretty good. No, it's not. That's horrendous for them. What the heck? I'm just gonna stun Leona, ping off their prey. I guess we could use Flare, just save the mana. I don't think I care about that though.
We have gone long without justice, but keep hope
Okay.
alive.
What if I just kill that? No, I can kill it with Samira next turn if we keep the Flare in hand. So I'll just do this.
anything
All right.
back. I want. Scorching light.
I'm happy with this because that just means we can sacrifice our 2-1. That makes it harder for them to find blockers for both of our 4-3s. Plus, if we find a burst discard unit off the top or something. So right now we just open attack like this.
No problem.
I'm a little worried they'll have pump spells here. But I don't think they should. I think this is probably game over for our opponent.
Our time is over.
They could still have like star shaping and stuff, but we're going to rally this turn. We have a lot of damage in hand. We have potentially 4 burn damage in hand. I mean, this is lethal on its own at burst speed if they give us an action, so they're forced to do something right now or they lose.
Our sun will not set today.
All right, good game. I think we went 5-3, 6-3, something like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I thought it was a lot of fun. Some very interesting games. I always love the dynamics of aggro decks versus all these different archetypes. It's very fascinating to me. So I hope you guys were enjoying the stream and all. I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow I have work off as well, so it'll be a little bit of longer stream. Instead of like 30 to 40 minutes, it'll hopefully be like this one, an hour 20 or so. I'm super excited because I have all day off today and tomorrow, and I'm going to grind League of Legends like nothing else in the world matters. Just a quick little personal story. I've played Ahri for over 300 games this season, and I have a 49% win rate. But then on Orianna, I pick her up and I go 12-4. Because Orianna used to be my one trick, but I wanted to get good at Ahri, but I'm not. And so I'm like, I can't. I'm just going to get back to Orianna so I can get back to Platinum. And I'm killing it, and so I'm really excited to keep playing her. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any fun deck ideas. If you have any good Plunder decks or Nightfall decks, let me know. I am very, very interested. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time.